So in your fourth, other tribes, like many tribes also existed in India apart from the Dravidian, Asteroid and Negritoid. That means Hapsi people, Nisad people, and most of the people Dravidian, they belongs to southern India, but firstly they come from northern part of the India. So first example in other tribe, Mongoloid. They came to India from North China via Tibet and settled down at North Assam. Why? Because you can see China here. Okay, China present here. Then they can come from the northeast part of the India. That's why they reside and settle here. Why they come from north part of China? Like many, when the winter season existed in China, many people for the economic purpose, for the trade purpose, for the selling of some goods purpose, they coming towards the India, and after a long period of time they settle here and create home or natural habitat for itself. Okay, so settle down at North Assam, Sikkim, Bhutan, West Bengal, etc. They gradually Indianize themselves. How? Because if you go any places, like you go in Delhi and you come from Bihar, but slowly steadily they behave like a native Delhi citizens. Why? Because you have capability of adaptation according to the environment of the people. As like we say, if you give three names of your friend, I will give you your future suggestion. How? Because if your friend is good, if your environment is good, if your family morality is good, you become always good. In some percentage, many people may be, despite all these things, not become a good citizen, but 80% has chance. Okay, we cannot say 100%, but 80% has the chance to become a good citizen. Okay, that's why they gradually, means slowly or steadily. Mongoloid people possess the physical characteristic like yellow complexion. Yellow complexion means their physical, like their outer part of skin, like a yellowish color. In North India, like you see when your TV on, for the mostly in case of news channel, they show their picture in like Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. People are like some yellowish, they fair in color. Why? Because of yellow complexion pigment, flat face, chubby cheeks, and almond shaped eyes. Means eyes is not very, I cannot say it is a good or bad, but eye is very small. Okay, small in the sense very in a thrift manner, like very indigenous manner, like a very small size. Mongoloid were of yellow complexion and they were known as Kirat. What? Kirat. Okay, so they also known as Kirat. Second one is alpine, Denark, and Armenoid. Alpine. Alpine is a type of plant vegetation. Denaric, Armenoid is a type of human subdivision or subcategory. Okay. These people migrated from Central Asia. Central Asia, that means your Iran, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkestan, Kazakhstan, that spot belong to Central Asia. Okay, all these three types have similarities. What kind of similarities? Like origin, their genes. Genes is a, what is genes? Genes is a type of DNA. A sets of DNA is called genes. Of these type are found large number in Gujarat, Saurashtra, Maharashtra, Bengal, Odisha, and formerly known as Orissa. Odisha in previous name is Odisha is Orissa. Okay, so these people found in Gujarat, Saurashtra, and Maharashtra. Alpine where is found where water rainfall is very low, like Saurashtra region rainfall is very low, around 20 to 50 or 50 between 50 to 70 centimeter per year. So you can imagine how less rainfall happen in Saurashtra region of the Gujarat. Okay, so that's why alpine region found here. Big alpine like very small plant are very thin plant, and their leaves is very less number, and they mostly in needle shape. That's why they according to environment they have adopted himself or herself, like in alpine, Dinaric, Armenoid. Fifth one is the Aryan. The Nordic Aryans are the creator of Aryan civilization of India. Nordic Aryan, they come from Siberia. Where is Siberia is situated? Siberia is situated in the Russia. That's why they coming from the northern part of the Asia and situated in the northwestern part of the India. Hindus were called Aryans in the ancient times. Okay, and the area where they are densely populated are called Aryavrata. Like you see in Ramayana, Mahabharata, many in pronunciation they said, like when Sita Ma is called for helping to the Rama, they said Arya. So that's why this place is known as Aryavarta, where the large number of Arya situated. As 7 rivers are flowing over here, the region was named as Sapta Sindhu. Sapta Sindhu region today is in Pakistan. In ancient time, in the Mithila, Bihar in the east, in south, it spread into Vindhyachal during post-Vedic period. In ancient time, the first Aryan population was concentrated in the northwest part of the India. The area of Aryavarta is extended up to Mithila, Bihar region, and south Vindhyachal during the Vindhyachal means MP region. They were more advanced people than any other contemporary tribes. That means they are like today's our scientist group, more advanced than common people, as you can applicable in Arya and other tribes. Okay, they are more advanced people than any other contemporary tribe. This vast land was recognized with various names as Bharat Bhumi, Bharat Khanda, Bharatvarsha, etc. after the name of King Arya Bharat or Bharat Kul tribe. And after the king monarchy system coming, they called this land is called Arya Bharat. Okay, or Bharat Kul. Aryan were nature lovers. They very much loving towards the humankind, plant, flower, animals, etc. Okay, they loved and worshipped the tree, river, mountain, sun, wind, and rain. They had composed hymns, rituals for praying various natural elements, like many mantras we pray, anything worshipping, like many slokas, chand, etc. Okay, in due course of time, some religious ceremonies like recitation of Vedas, performing yagas, and other activities become prevalent in India. Recitation is Vedas means Vedas pronunciation in many times. Okay, performing yagna, you know about havan, yag, puja, etc. in Hindu rituals. activity become prevalent in India. Prevalent is more number of people following this. More number of people doing this. That means very famous. There was a fine amalgamation of those tribes with their specific style of living, and harmonious culture was formed. And many places fine amalgamation means mixing of those tribes with their specific style. That means every tribe culture is very unique. So because of unique culture, we can identify, we can find their culture, we can show their ethnicity, we can adopt their uniqueness, their quality, their ability, their any kind of skill. Okay, so uniqueness is existed, which gave India a glorious and prosperous heritage. Glorious means very, very gloriful, like very, very luxurious, very, very good, we can say. And prosperous means wealthy. These foreigner and Indian tribe amalgamated in such a way over a long period of time, they lost their individual identity through intercaste marriage. In our ancient time, Aryavarta and many tribes interlinking with each other. They even today we are not allow our family to marry intercaste or in or intercaste or anti-religious marriage, but those time, that period of time, people allow this and people willing to marry with other intercaste because they want to enjoy this type of uniqueness. And because of this amalgamation between another tribe, between another type of culture, religion, they lost their individual identity and they become a very good or very unite type of society. Okay, outsider and local people are greatly influenced by language. So many people they come from, like many Europeans, many Portugal and French come to India, and they influenced by Indian culture, like script, language, name, religious belief, etc. Okay, played a vital role in Indianizing these foreigners. And because of this, they also inculcate some language, some values, some religious practices, and just some many types of uniqueness which is only present in India. They inculcate this, like our Gita is famous all over world. It is not only restricted to Hindus category only, it is all over world, like mentors. It gives lives all direction. If Gita we are able to follow, then we can enjoy our life very dignified manner and very willful manner, and very good and luxurious life we can enjoy. In case of life, I am not talking about the wealth creation by immoral means. You can create wealth, but by moral, by values, by honesty, by any types of misbehavior you cannot show. If you showing, that means that wealth belong to immoral category. Okay, as like since ancient type a composite culture has been created in India. Composite means different type, different culture come together and create a special type uniqueness. Okay, they all then become Indian. In short, in ancient India, the amalgamation of various culture enriched Indian culture by making it variegated and परस परस.